Charlotte, North Carolina. As we get ready for this interconference contest here at the Time Warner Cable Arena, you're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers.
What is up, guys? I'm back from our NBA 2K15 video, and today I am back on my career.
It might be tough, but this is a team
playing against the LA Lakers.
For the Hornets. Biombo was checked in for Zelli, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Yeah.
So for the Lakers right now, Clarkson is out there with Kobe. Then it's Hill, then it's Johnson, and it's Davis in at the power forward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jefferson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. And it's actually been ugly to see.
Buckets is checked in for Charlotte.
Buckets can get some more buckets.
Oh, we can. Let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for Clemson, one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. Johnson, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Now, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
Just like
and as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. I mean, all of these guys can hurt you inside and out.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner.
Miss Kobe.
As his career's worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming.
All right, they're up by 3.
And authentic. I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Biombo, the pass to Buckets. He tries for 3. There's
they
the bucket.
Need me to make that shot.
Buckets
they
got himself going with
the
triple, his first basket of the game. And his old high school coach is an attendee at today's game, Clark.
So,
he's still close contact, even though he's now in the NBA.
And, you know, you always have to keep perspective by remembering where you came from, no matter what you're doing, but certainly in the NBA. And it's nice to see that he does that by still staying in touch with his old coach.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes
they can
go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
Passes it to Clarkson. There's the pick. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Johnson kicks to Randall.
Outside, did I block
Kobe.
it? I blocked it.
Back to Johnson, shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Buckets. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
And blocked.
I blocked it again. I get 2 blocks in 1 quarter.
Is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter play. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Buckets, he's in at small forward. Henderson out there with Mo Williams.
Oh, do I jam? I don't
And it's
jam.
Kid Gilchrist into the 4 slot. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris
that
Burke.
was not a good
Hi,
shot.
Doris.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, great post scoring is a bit of a lost art in the NBA, but Al Jefferson is a throwback player.
Come on,
he said, you know
MKG.
what gets me going? When I spin to the baseline real quick, get you off your feet, go under you, and throw it up fast. That's better than any windmill or 360 dunk I could ever do. Kevin?
Oh, well, loves to operate down low. Thank you, Doris.
Boy, and I love Jefferson's great footwork on the low box. I mean, he's always keeping defenders off balance.
They get it back.
No, he got the
The layup missed. Hornets trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shots good from Buckets. Buckets got 5 now. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. And he's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
The Hornets shooting just 31% in the game. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Buckets.
Oh, gosh.
Good defensive work there by Young. Los Angeles leading by 4. Feeds it to Ellington. Back to Young.
No.
Second chance effort. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Come on, MKG.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently.
Goaltending.
That's
MKG.
it. And you know this, man.
And you know this.
And so we wrap up the first half.
Oh, God.
Lakers lead.
Thank you, Kevin.
So, we can't let Kobe Bryant get over anymore.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much.
Okay, so Coach Singh
And now the third quarter is about to get going.
That
Using
last
Kemba
couple
Walker.
minutes I was in.
He's checked in for Charlotte. Henderson comes in for Lance Stevenson. Hornets trail by
see what I
10.
can do.
And on the floor for
Let's
Byron
see,
Scott
alright.
as we get into the second half. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Hill is out there with Davis.
Okay,
And it's Johnson in at the
First
3
bucket
spot.
in.
Lynn with it.
See if I can make a comeback.
He dishes it to Kobe. Davis
I
setting the
know
pick for
exactly what
Kobe.
offense that is.
Johnson with it.
Oh, no.
Now guarded by Buckets. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes
Good
possession.
job, Henderson. Awesome.
Zeller who's checked in for Buckets.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
I made 1 shot from long range and then he subbed me out. Are you kidding? Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach. Oh, yes.
Into the third we
we've
go.
made
2
a
minutes in
comeback.
now. It's not very often you can say this about the future is
That's
looking
what
pretty
we
bright
do.
in Charlotte.
So often the
Hornets all
season
day.
ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to
You
deal
love
with,
when we play
but
like
right now the Hornets
6
headed in a good
games,
direction.
6 or 8 games.
And again, the Lakers no
Good,
good.
good.
They're struggling here. They're just 1
Let me
of
get
5
us
to
a
start
lead.
the quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Buckets. He's checked in for Biyombo. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Kobe Bryant, 4th.
And what that group has a great
Brian
understanding of is the importance of ball
Like
movement.
Corver.
They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup then as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in a shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Oh, I was going to go to that side.
Here's Henderson. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Buckets. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yes, anytime.
Buckets got 11 points.
And for Charlotte, as you said, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years are going.
Hill sets the screen for Lynn.
What is he going to do?
Left side, Lynn.
I'm
Launches
sure
it.
if
Kobe, no luck. Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
5 to shoot. That's good. Kobe's got 13.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Let me get in my corner.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
You know, I get that 3.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Oh no.
Kobe's
knocking
good.
down his little easy shot that he's always been knocking down.
1:58 left to play in the third. Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. Pass to Buckets.
Yes,
Good.
take it to the bench.
13 points in the game. Here's Lynn. 9 points in the game so far. 1:31 left to play in the third. It's Hill on the wing.
Unorganized command.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Whoa, the
Had a
ball
chance
was on
to
his
check
back.
out stats for Kobe Bryant.
The
He's
ball
been just
was on his
lighting it
back.
up recently. The stats speak for themselves. Averaging about 23
That's the
points,
weirdest glitch
5
I've ever
assists,
seen.
and 6 rebounds. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Stevenson comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kemba Walker. Young with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 23 years old. Come on now. He's got a lot left in his development.
Here's Randall. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Blacks checked in for the Lakers. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, some injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Elbow shot is on the way. No good from Buckets. Here's Kelly. No good. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Let's go.
Gilchrist comes in for Zeller. And Walker subbed in for Mo Williams. The Lakers also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Bryant comes in for Young, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Wayne Ellington. Perry in the backcourt, it's Walker and Henderson. And Stevenson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Buckets, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Randall. Now Lynn. Davis with a screen on Walker.
Oh, get up, get
Hill
up,
kicks
get
to
up.
Lynn.